You know, our struggle has been very costly to those who want change. You know, many people have died, many people are maimed. It's emotional.
Dr. Kizza Besigye was in Nairobi on the evening of Saturday, November 16, 2024, attending a private book launch when everything changed. He stepped out of the event at around 4:30 p.m., got into his car, and then vanished. His phone went dead. His convoy stopped responding. His family and team had no idea where he was. 2 days later, on November 18th, word came. Besigye had been taken back to Kampala.
Are you going to
Church,
let's go back?
I'm
Let's go back.
not going back home.
Look, let's go back.
Why?
Doctor, let's go back.
This is my home.
He hadn't been arrested by Kenyan police through normal channels. Instead, Ugandan security operatives operating on Kenyan soil seized him in what many are calling extrajudicial rendition. He was flown straight to Uganda under a cloud of secrecy. No formal extradition hearing, no press conference, just a one-way trip to Machinde General Court Martial. There, on November 20th, he faced 2 shocking charges: illegal possession of a firearm and soliciting military support abroad. The court-martial then added treachery, a capital offense carrying as penalty. Besigye's legal team insists there is no evidence. No weapons were ever presented. No witnesses to any arms deals. His supporters say this is another chapter in a long-running pattern. Peaceful protests interrupted, speeches against political dissent branded as a security threat. Over the past 2 decades, Besigye has been arrested more than 100 times, often on flimsy or dropped charges. Yet each time, he emerged more determined. So why is this suddenly? Yes, some analysts believe President Museveni's government wanted to send a message to deter not only Besigye, but every Ugandan thinking of speaking out loud. In February 2025, after months behind bars, Besigye launched a hunger strike to protest his detention conditions. He believed a fair trial and an end to political persecution. Across Uganda and around the world, human rights groups cried forward. They called the seizure in Nairobi a blatant violation of extradition. Yes, Kenyan civil society leaders spoke out too, warning that no country should allow foreign security forces to operate unchecked on its soil. In Kampala, opposition MPs have filed motions demanding answers. They want parliamentary inquiries into the legal basis and the political motive behind the extraordinary rendition. And while the government insists Besigye is a security threat, many Ugandans see him as a voice of conscience, a reminder that democracy is on life support. As the 2026 election cycle looms, this case raises a chilling question. If even peaceful dissent abroad can be met with military courts and death penalty charges, what space remains for opposition in Uganda? Dr. Besigye's journey from that Nairobi apartment to a military tribunal in Kampala may be the most dramatic twist yet in his fight for political change. And one thing is clear, his arrest in Kenya was not just about one man. It was a high-stake move in a larger battle over Uganda's democratic future. I am Sharif with HII5 Media. Stay tuned as we follow every development in this story.